Hey guys, and welcome to the all-new E2D workshop. As you can imagine, it didn't always look like this, so let's rewind a few months. Alright guys, so it is late Monday night here, and we have a foundation for the slab. It's just gone down, so this is the new workshop. Everything's happening fairly fast now. So as you can see, it's a basically 14 metre long, 8 metre deep. Super keen on this, guys. Alright, so they've ran a pump up here and pumping the concrete down to the back. Alright, so they've just done down the back there. Looking pretty good. So it is the next day, and look at this. Oh man, I am so wrapped. This slab is all done, so we just got to wait for it to cure. You can walk on it at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, they've obviously finished it off nicely. Added these little cutouts. So we'll have 3 roller doors, so 1, 2, 3. And then over the back there, we've got another roller door as well. Alright, so we've got mostly everything coming together now. PA door over there, some sheet tin. And they've laid the frame out. Check this mammoth out. So we've got a little bit of progress here. Most of the frame's up. They've just got to do the rest of this back wall over here, stand that one up, and then she should be good for some tin. So alright, so jump forward a few days here and this shed is now up. So it's late at night, and I'm sorry the footage has been very patchy about this. The shed builder got as much footage as he could. But yeah, it's all up now, installation's done, roller doors are all on. This thing looks freaking awesome. So what we're going to do now is starting to paint this thing. So what I've gone with is a paint called Jotun. I think it's pretty well known around the world. This is just their standard grey paint, so an epoxy 2-part, so A and B mixed together with a bit of thinners. So what I'm going to do is rush through, and not show you guys, but I'm just going to cut all the edges in. I've masking taped up everything. I did acid wash all this actually during the week, and then we're going to knock down that actual original shed that's here next week, but you guys will see that very shortly. Alright, so it's been about 4 to 5 days now. I've had this gas heater running in here non-stop after work, and it feels nice and warm, so hopefully this floor is nice and cured. It is time to take this old shed down, so I've got all this other stuff I've got to move out, but we're going to take the roof off first, get that back wall out so we can get everything out there, and then we can start ripping it down. We're going to keep this wall here up to fence height there, just so we can bring it along and use that as a fence for now. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my brother-in-law for coming and helping tear down the shed and putting in a lot of hard work. Alrighty, so we got this all cleaned up. Skipped past this point because it was just freaking boring. But anyway, how good does this look? Oh, look at that. Got to clean up all this mess, take that trailer to the tip, all that sort of stuff. So I've got to sort out the shed. So I'm going to skip that part. I'll sort out the shed and give you guys a little bit of a tour. Now, it's not going to be 100% because I don't know where everything's going yet, to be honest. So yeah, all this will be up for sale. These bricks hopefully fund a new fence all the way along and replace the one down the back of the shed eventually. Anyway, I think this looks so cool now. We can actually see it. How good's that? Got some stuff moved in tonight. It's getting dark, so catch you when I got more. Alright, so we got this mostly set up, and I gotta say, this is the absolute dream. Coming from working outside on the weekends in the rain, to a shipping container, to a 10x6 shed, and now a 14x8 meter shed. This is freaking awesome. Alright, so let's start off at the PA door here. So we've got the drill press, the lathe, all that sort of stuff's about the same. We've got the filing cabinet here that's storing pretty much everything, just like paint wires and stuff. It is pretty dark in here. I haven't sorted out the lighting yet, but anyway. So paint wires in there, rags on top, MIG welder, just sort of slotted in. We've got our bench here, we've got all the project stuff, bearings, we've got nuts and bolts, fasteners, sockets, everything on there. So that's come out in really well. We've got the engine there for the mower. We've got the TB3 tubing bender from Kang Industrial. Next to that, we have the metal working bench that got extremely rusty in the old workshop. We've got the new bench grinder that I got given. It's all from Evolution. That's really good, that saw. We've got the air compressor underneath, which will be going at the back. I'll explain that after. Over here we have G-clamps, everything you sort of need. We've got the grinding station, so I'm going to pretty much set up a board here somewhere with all the chargers and stuff, and the grinders, they'll all hang there. We've got all the safety glasses and safety equipment. Moving along to this side, we have the workbench that you guys have all seen. We've got the scrap metal down there, and we've got the off-cut metal. We've got a heap of other scrap. I've got to sort out a nice area out the back where I'm going to do that lean-to as well, so we'll store all that outside. Now this cabinet here, I do want to hang that up somewhere, but I'm not too sure where yet. That's just got all the drills and stuff just to try and keep them nice and tidy. Moving along, there will be a wood heater going in eventually. I don't know if it's this one or I will build one bigger because this is a lot bigger shop. So we've got that's going to go at the back. We've got the toolbox. I haven't explained about this one much. So this was from my first ever apprenticeship. I saved up and spent a lot of money on all these tools just to show you guys. I've got just various sockets and stuff inside, just so much, spanners, everything that you'd ever dream of, really. That's all in there, so that'll just get moved around to whenever we need it. Moving right along, we've got the Autolex stuff, that's all the wire and that will get a rack eventually and all sorted out, and I've got all my detailing stuff again, all set up nice and neat. If some of you haven't seen, this is the current build, the 500cc lawnmower, all-wheel drive, so that's currently in the process, in the works. So yeah, that'll be sort of set up in this bay here. So workstation, hopefully this bay set up for YouTube, and then cars in that bay. As most of you would know, I am a huge Land Cruiser fan. So this is my 1978 FJ45 Land Cruiser. I bought this thing about 7 years ago. I've done pretty much nothing to it, to be honest. Bought a bull bar and some wheels on it. Now the wheels are missing at the moment because my brother got a defect on his 80 series, so he's borrowing those wheels at the moment. So it's very original. Probably the windows being tinted and the alloy tray is the only thing. So that tray I am getting rid of. We're going to put a factory tub on it at some point, and it's got an ARB bull bar on it. That's about it. Alongside the 45 is my 60 as well, which most of you guys have probably seen anyway. So this will be the hoist bay. This will be the bay where we mostly drive in and service vehicles. So I'll be putting in, a two-poster hoist about here somewhere, and then hopefully a workbench along the front. But hopefully I can bring a little bit more car content. I know I have said a lot about that, but now I've actually got the proper workshop set up to do it, and I am actually planning on something pretty big, so you guys will have to stay tuned. I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball at you. But yeah, I'm super keen because I've been working on cars for nearly 10 years now, and just tinkering along on the side. So maybe we can chuck some of that in there. As of outside, you come straight through the PA door and down the back here. And we have plenty of storage out here. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned already, but we are going to build a lean-to here with all the original stuff from that shed. I'll paint it up, make it all look nice. As you can imagine, workshops aren't cheap and builds like these aren't cheap, and cars and stuff, everything you want to do, nothing's cheap these days. So if you guys could do something as simple as subscribing and liking this video, sharing it around, whatever you can do to help out the channel a little bit. Check over and check out some of my merch as well. I don't make a whole heap of money off that, but it does help out. Every little bit helps out. So definitely share it all around and really help us out if you want to continue builds like this going. I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. I'm super excited, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being around and a part of this channel. See ya.